Ospreys, I'm Marissa Matarazzi.
And I'm Ashlyn Glocky. This week on Nest News, we see how UNF celebrated the Navy's birthday.
Plus, we see how students ignite their cultural senses with music and food.
Nest News starts right now.
For today's top story, we're looking at the meaning of teal pumpkins and why they've become so popular.
On October 18th, during Market Day, the UNF Dining Services booth let students decorate teal pumpkins. Teal is the color for food allergy awareness, and by placing a teal pumpkin outside your home, you're signaling you're providing non-food goodies for trick-or-treaters who have food allergies.
This is known as the Teal Pumpkin Project that started back in 2014 when the food allergy community and the Food Allergy Research and Education teamed up to bring awareness to food allergies during Halloween. UNF Dining Services believed this was an important project to support because the project gives everyone an opportunity to have fun on Halloween.
Birthday celebrations are in order for the U.S. Navy. On October 13th, the Navy celebrated its 243rd birthday. To celebrate, the Military and Veterans Resource Center hosted a celebration on October 12th. Here's Joe Gerard with the story.
This year, the Navy celebrates its 243rd birthday. The Military and Veterans Resource Center decided to throw its own party to celebrate, with students and veterans as guests. With old recruitment posters and a little extra cake, the Military and Veterans Resource Center gives veterans and students a comfortable place to celebrate.
I'm glad that we're doing it at the Veteran Resource Center. The only place I've ever celebrated was on a naval installation or another installation, even if it was one of my sister branches of service. So being able to actually celebrate it here off campus is just, it's kind of special in the fact that it reminds me, I'm not alone. I'm still with my brothers and sisters at arms.
I think it's good to remember, all the people who've lost their lives serving our country. So the Navy is definitely one of those branches. So yeah, it's very important.
243 years sure is a lot, but I don't think we will ever stop appreciating what our military has done for us. I'm Joseph Gerard with Spinnaker News.
This birthday celebration is one of the many events the Military and Veterans Resource Center hosts to help all military members and families feel at home on campus.
Recently, the Intercultural Center for Peace hosted their first intercultural explosion. Here's reporter John Watson with the story.
Hello Ospreys, I'm John Watson. On October 18, 2018, the Intercultural Center for Peace hosted the first intercultural explosion. With the event being hosted by the Intercultural Center for Peace at UNF, the venue was at the boathouse in the Student Union. There was a mariachi band, good food, and a live atmosphere. With the event lasting 2 hours, there was definitely time to eat some authentic Mexican cuisine and have a good time with some of your best pals. Man, that event looks like a lot of fun. For Spinnaker TV, I'm John Watson.
The event included cultural music and food that allowed students to ignite their cultural senses.
Coming up, we take a look at a recent celebrity breakup.
And which royal couple is expecting their first child? We'll be talking about all this and more after the break.
You're watching Nest News on Spinnaker TV.
9, 8, 7, 6. We have main engine start. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let me tell you a little bit about the STEM. My name's Lee Gia. My friends and I have done some amazing things on this show, like flying through hurricanes, or driving Teslas, or swimming with manatees, or even floating in zero gravity. We film these things and bring them here, to the world's next great science and space show. That's where the STEM comes in. We go on adventures as an excuse to learn something. The universe is a pretty big place. There's a lot to learn. A lot that's interesting to learn. Over the next year or so, we'll be riding in the centrifuge, farm in the heart of New York City, fly a spaceship, fly President Harry Truman's Air Force One, launch some rockets, catch some rockets, nice! Shoot video at the speed of light. Our world and universe are there, waiting to be explored. The question is, what are you waiting for?
Ariana Grande, the royal family, Lady Gaga, and Aladdin. These are the topics we will be discussing today.
Here's this week's pop culture rundown.
All good times must come to an end. It was reported on October 14th that famous singer Ariana Grande and popular SNL star Pete Davidson called off their engagement. Fans were absolutely devastated by this suddenly abrupt news. The couple seemed as happy as ever and very much in love, so it was definitely a shock to all. The couple announced their engagement back in June when Ariana was spotted wearing a $93,000 diamond ring.
Sources report that they called it quits because the whole engagement and wedding process felt very rushed. The split is also taking a toll on Ariana Grande because it comes just weeks after her ex-boyfriend, Mac Miller, died of an apparent drug overdose. Reports have been released that there is still hope they can get back together and continue their relationship.
I'm absolutely devastated that Ariana and Pete split up, but I hope they get back together and there's still hope for them.
Yeah, of course. I'm a huge Ariana Grande fan. I've loved her since Victorious on Nickelodeon, but of course mental health is so important, so hopefully she'll get better and she'll get through this. The royal family is about to get bigger. Duchess Meghan and Prince Harry are expecting their first child in spring of 2019. The palace made the announcement on October 15th in none other than a tweet.
This announcement came the same day the Prince and Duchess began their first royal tour. The tour will stop at countries including Australia, New Zealand, Fiji, and Tonga.
So I am really excited about this. The royal family, I mean, I remember watching Meghan and Harry's wedding and the fact that they're now expecting a baby. I am so excited.
I totally agree. I was obsessed with Meghan Markle on Suits, so I'm so happy for her. Congratulations to the couple. If you're a Lady Gaga fan, I have some exciting news for you. The Poker Face singer just confirmed her engagement to boyfriend Christian Carino. The musician, who is now the lead actress in the sensational and highly talked about movie A Star is Born, made sure everyone knew she was engaged when referring to Christian as her fiancé at the Els Women in Hollywood celebration event. Carino is a well-known music agent who represents stars such as Jennifer Lopez and Justin Bieber.
The couple began dating back in 2017, just before Lady Gaga's stunning performance at the Super Bowl. Fans noticed her pink diamond engagement ring, which by the way supposedly totals to around $400,000 a few months ago, but never realized she was engaged until the star publicly announced it. The news came as a shock to all, but her fans are satisfied because Gaga seems to be thrilled and greatly in love.
It's crazy that we just had one major breakup and now a huge engagement, so I'm really happy for the couple.
You know, Lady Gaga, like you were saying too, I'm such a big fan of her, so I'm so excited to see where this relationship will take them.
Totally agree.
More Disney reboots are in the making as Disney released the teaser trailer for the live-action film Aladdin. On October 11th, Disney fans saw a first look at the live-action film and Mena Massoud as our favorite street rat, Aladdin. Other cast members include Naomi Scott as Jasmine, Marwan Kenzari as Jafar, Navina Gabin as the Sultan, and the one and only Will Smith as Genie.
The film will follow a similar plot as the original and include songs from the original score. But Disney didn't stop there. The film is said to have characters such as Dahlia, Jasmine's best friend, and Akeem, Jafar's right-hand man. And on top of that, songwriters Benj Pasek and Justin Paul wrote 2 brand new songs.
I am so excited about seeing this live-action film. You know, I've loved all the live-action films Disney have done so far, with Cinderella, Beauty and the Beast, one of my favorite films, and now Aladdin, which I love the soundtrack. I can't wait to see this
I totally
movie.
agree. Aladdin was one of my favorite childhood movies. I used to dress up as Jasmine all the time, so I'm so excited.
Yeah, I wouldn't complain. I mean, I dressed up as Belle, so I can totally see why you would do that.
Coming up, Alfred Nairn gives us all the latest in sports.
And will that cool weather from last week make its way back? Jack Beard gives us this week's weather report.
You're watching Nest News on Spinnaker TV.
Hi, I'm Carly Kramer.
And I'm Joseph Garrigan.
No, we're not brother and sister. We're your new favorite podcasters from Spinnaker TV.
You can check it out every Monday at 6 p.m. Standard Atlantic
I
time.
think it's Eastern Daylight.
Well, I went to public school, so I don't really know what's real anymore.
Are we in Standard or Daylight?
Hi everyone, I'm Joseph Garrigan.
Time? And I'm Carly Kramer.
And we're in Las Vegas. Hi everyone, I'm Joseph Garrigan.
And I'm Carly Kramer.
And I'm standing on an apple box. Apple box.
Hi, I'm Carly Kramer.
And I'm Joseph Garrigan.
The green screen is broken. Hi everyone, I'm Carly Kramer.
And I'm Joseph Garrigan. And our new podcast, Not That You Care, will be breaking down and dishing the dirt on all things music and pop culture.
It's an audio-guided look into 2 perspectives that you never even asked for.
So please, give it a listen, and for every day you don't, we will tell a child that Santa Claus doesn't exist.
Wait, what?
Check out Not That You Care every Monday at 6 p.m. on Spinnaker's YouTube or SoundCloud or in the haunted radio your grandma keeps in her attic.
Check it out. Do it for the children.
I think it's safe to say our sport teams have been doing a great job this season, but I wish I could say the same about the Jaguars.
I totally agree. Let's turn it over to Alfred Nairn for more on sports.
Thank you so much, Marissa. New in sports, preseason selections are in for the men's basketball team as 2 Osprey juniors were selected for conference honors. North Florida junior forward Nora Hirschler secured the A-Suns Defensive Player of the Year nod from league coaches after averaging 1.6 blocks per game last season. Junior guard Ivan Gordino Rosa was selected along with Noah for preseason all-conference team, as Ivan led the conference in assists and free throw shooting last year. North Florida sophomore Colin Scott was named A-Suns Conference Men's Soccer Player of the Week after leading the Ospreys to a win over Jacksonville last week. Finally, the Jacksonville Jaguars looked to rebound at home against the division rival Houston Texans. The injury-riddled Jaguars were hobbled to this contest after dropping the last 2 against the Dallas Cowboys and Kansas City Chiefs. This game is critical as first place for the division is on the line. I'm Alfred Nairn, and this has been your sports update. Back to you, Ashley and Marissa.
Thank you so much, Alfred. Last week our lows were in the 60s, and I sure hope that cool weather makes its way back.
I hope so too, Marissa. Let's turn it over to Jack Beard for this week's weather forecast.
All right, thank you, Ashley. Let's get right into the forecast for the week. For today, we are expecting some spotty morning showers, but those should clear up getting into the afternoon and into the night. Highs around low 80s with lows into the low 70s. Getting into the weekend, Saturday does have a 50% chance of rain, and we are expecting some afternoon scattered thunderstorms, but should be clear heading up into the night. Highs around upper 80s and lows into the mid-60s. That's right. Looking at our Jaguars game day forecast, all I can say is we just don't speak about what happened last week against Dallas. It's got to be forbidden. Should be a beautiful day, though, with highs into the mid-70s and lows into the low 60s. Looking at next week, Monday should be pretty similar to Sunday. Partly cloudy all day with highs into the mid-70s, lows into the mid-60s. Tuesday, a little different. We are expecting some showers, as we do have a 40% chance of rain. Highs in the upper 70s and lows into the mid-60s again. As for the rest of the week goes, we should be seeing the same temperatures, so should be breaking out those hoodies here pretty soon. All right, folks, this has been your Nest News Weather Forecast. I'm Jack Beard. Back to you, Ashley and Marissa.
Thank you so much, Jack. And that's all we have for you this week, Ospreys.
Thank you so much for joining us for this week's show.
Don't forget to follow us on Twitter and Instagram, both at UNF Spinnaker TV.
And while you're at it, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and our newsletter at unfspinnaker.com.
Thank you again, and stay tuned for our next show on October 26th.
See you next time, Ospreys.